says singing to millions with Westlife was simple compared to Strictly. So how are the nerves ahead of this weekend's special show live from Wembley? He's not nervous at all. Look at him talking to Nicky Byrne and his dance partner Karen Hauer in about 20 minutes' time.
And after 8:30, Miranda's performed her beautiful version of
Parade Sounds. Oh yes, he has. Talking to Strictly's Nicky Byrne and Katie Hauer ahead of this weekend's special show at Wembley. We'll see you after the break.
45 million records, wow. Had 40 number ones. Oh, but my goodness, none of that seems to count now. Nicky Byrne dancing off with Strictly's glitter ball. Going to chat to him and his dance partner Karen in just a moment.
But first, today's the last day of our competition to win a prize. Before we chat to Nicky and his lovely dance partner, I'm not flirting by the way, let's see them in action.
He was playing the girl. If anything, he was playing it too much. It was like Usain Bolt, you know.
The best is yet to come.
I tell you what, I saw a vast.
You think you've seen the sun?
Dancing again next Saturday are Nicky and Karen.
Yes.
Hey.
Gorgeous.
So, whose feet were you wearing in that last clip? That was a bit fast.
When I watch that back, I'm so nervous. I'm still counting and counting as I'm watching it back. Am I going to go wrong this time when I see it?
That was amazing last weekend.
It was such a buzz. It was. You know, I worked really, really hard to get it right. But as you well know, when you're on Strictly and you're about to start and the voiceover says dancing the foxtrot, you're like, oh God, where's the exit?
Is it to start?
But you know, you had that microphone. I thought you'd maybe burst into song as well.
It did cross my mind. It wasn't plugged in though. That's the problem.
Hey, how are you enjoying it? Welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
It's first for you, isn't it?
Yes, the first time I'm doing Strictly, and I couldn't have gotten a better celeb.
She got it in straight away. Yeah, whatever, we don't believe you.
They all say that. They all say
that. A couple of times, but I still forgive them.
You finding it hard work?
Yes. No, I mean, it's a little bit stressful, a little bit of anxiety, but it's the most fun, and everybody's awesome, and we always have a good time when we're practicing. And
I mean, you're obviously used to performing, aren't you, for goodness sake? But is it very different? Because Westlife weren't big dancers. They did a bit of getting off stools, key change off chair.
Which we did perfect.
Yeah, you were the best.
Beautifully, you did beautifully. But it must feel very different.
It does. It's so. It is way different, and it's so intense. And going into training on a Monday morning, you know, you're learning something brand new. You know, it's like learning how to drive in 3 days or swim in 3 days, and then you've got a minute and a half to produce it on the Saturday.
And what about Wembley? Because for everyone else, for Richard, God love him, I mean, he thinks he's got an audience if he got 4 people round for dinner. So the idea of doing this in front of Wembley, but you, I mean, you've performed there, you've done all that.
Yeah, we've been to Wembley, and, you know, I suppose in that respect, I should be used to that. But the difference is you're out in the middle of the floor, and, you know, you're doing a dance, you know, so there's
you're doing something that's alien to you.
Completely,
really,
yeah, and you've got that minute and a half, which, no matter how many times you train you do it, something or anything can happen.
What about you? What's Wembley going to be like for you?
you know, I'm gonna wait for that moment to come, because right now I don't know what to expect. I'm probably gonna be blown away.
But you know, in the States, you've worked with some great names, haven't you?
Yes, I've backed up dance for I've been a backup dancer for Jennifer Lopez, and I did So You Think You Can Dance as well in the US. So I mean, I've got a little bit of experience, but this is going to be a whole new ball game.
And what are you dancing this weekend?
The jive. So it's plenty of kicks and flicks.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's quick. Karen actually sped up the music by 10% without telling us. So we've learned it even faster.
She's supposed to be your friend.
Yeah, but no, it's you know what? We were there yesterday, and we're going straight there after this, and. It's such a buzz. It really, I'm loving. I'm still in, and I'm loving it. It's just, it's different.
Would you like to win?
Everybody wants to win, don't they? But I think I've got a bit of a mountain to climb with people like Lewis and Denise and Kimberly and people like that who are really, really good.
Really?
But I'm fighting.
What about
I'm still in.
Richard? Be kind.
No, Richard, I love. And you know what? Yesterday, he was walking around Wembley going, "Oh, look at this! Come here, give me a photo, honey. Give me a photo." But you know what? He's loving it, and he's fantastic.
He loves every minute of it. Look at it.
What's the
bum slap? That's a good bum slap.
She's still got the bruises.
What's the song you're performing to?
Jailhouse Rock.
Right, I love it that you had to really think about it. It should be ingrained in you.
Oh my God. Yeah, Elvis Presley, Jailhouse Rock.
Hey, listen, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you. We think you're great.
Thank you. Are you voting?
Of course. Yeah. I'm really good friends with Brendan as well. I've got to really watch what I say here. Anyway, yes, just good luck.
Thank you.
It's 26.